Peace, everyone. My name is Janine with Core Freight Transport LLC, and I'm actually starting a channel on how I got to become a freight broker. I want to share every part of my process in hopes of helping someone else who is interested in becoming a freight broker and just want to know everything that they had to go through. I'm actually in the beginning of my process. So I'm just going to document it every step of the way, how I got into it, what I'm doing, the process and everything. So you can really get an idea of what it will look like. My why of why I got into freight brokerage, like everyone knows, 2020 kind of hit a little hard. I wouldn't say it was as hard as others, so I will say I'm blessed, but I wanted to have another income stream. My husband is a truck driver and he's actually looking into getting his own truck himself. So I say, why not, since I'm going to have to get loads for your truck, why not look into freight brokering? Um, so he suggested I get started. Say, hey, babe, why don't you just look into that? I think you'll be great at it. Because I'm also a real estate agent as well, and I'm also in sales. So selling is kind of something that I've done my entire life since I was 18. So about the last 20 years. I've done sales. So just wanted to get into that. As of right now, where I stand, I actually did a freight broker class. I paid about $1,000 to get in, so you can check that off as the first monetary expense you'll have. But I went to a freight broker class. I actually searched and searched and searched because I wanted someone who would not just tell me things. I wanted somebody to give me hands-on. I wanted to feel like I was getting a lot in the process. And I also wanted to feel like the person that was becoming or training me had a lot of experience, can give me a lot of ins and outs, and really make me feel like, I'm ready to become a freight broker. I didn't just want to get out of there fish out of water without any references to go by. So I found one in Atlanta, Georgia. It was virtual. So that's one good thing. It came out of 2020. Everything is virtual. But I went to the Freight Broker Agent School. I think her name is Maria Suzetti, and she was amazing. I really have to say she was amazing. Not, trying to promote her, but I mean, whoever you decide to go to, but you want someone who has experience, and she has over 30 years experience, and she was really amazing. Like, I felt comfortable training with her even after. I didn't feel like she sold me anything. I just felt like it was a great experience. Afterwards, I decided instead of becoming a freight agent, I wanted to just get into freight brokering. Instead of splitting, I decided I wanted to just jump out there and do it. I'm kind of a jump in time kind of girl. I don't kind of like to teeter with it. So I created my LLC. I went down there and did it myself because I'm familiar with that process. I did have my trainer who trained me follow my MC number and give me a referral for the bond and the factoring company, because like I said, this is I'm not kind of fish out of the water. It's kind of new for me. So she gave me great referrals, so that was a good thing as well. She filed my MC number for me, because what I found out is with your MC number, if you do not file it right, you got to pay the fee over. So I just say, you know what, let me just have her do it. She did charge for that. I did pay, I think, $800 to have her file my MC. The bond referral was free. Factoring company referral was free. So I did pay for that. So that was two expenses I paid for up front. $1,000 for the class. I paid about $800 for her to file all my paperwork for me. So I have right now, she filed the paperwork. My next step was to get my broker bond. So that is based on your credit. It is only a soft hit on your credit. It's not a hard hit, which I was concerned about. But soft hit. And actually, I got a response back. Actually, earlier this week. So the cost of my broker bond is a $75,000 broker bond you have to have. And I had to pay about $3,000 to get started. That's a running cost. It depends. From what I heard, it's from $1,000 to anywhere from $5,000, or it could be more. It's really based on your credit. So I've done that. I'm just waiting for my letter from the FMCSA to say, hey, this is everything you need. You're approved to start calling. In the meantime, what I did do though, because I'm just anxious and I'm impatient. So what I did start doing is creating a social media presence. So right now, I created a LinkedIn page, YouTube, obviously, as a channel. I'm going to create an Instagram page later today. I'm going to look into a new website about next week. I'm going to look into that. And I'm going to start contacting shippers. Right now, I went on LinkedIn and just looked up shipper managers and just started to connect with people. So that way, once I am approved, I'm going to start making calls, and I will document that process as well. I actually will do a live call. I'm going to show the email I send out, going to do a live call just in hopes of helping someone and just connecting from people. You know, we can all help each other. So this will be my first video. I will follow up once I have my factoring done. I will go into that. And yeah, that's it. So that's it for my first video today. But the next video I will do is my factoring quote, and I will upload that. So peace and blessings, everyone.